Did you ever see that like roller coaster online of the life of an entrepreneur? Like, holy shit, I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh my God, I made it. No, 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 I'm falling. I'm gonna go broke. I'm gonna lose everything. Oh no, I think I got it. We're back up. But that's how it is with relationships, with life. Welcome to the Dean Graziosi Show. All success starts right here. I think there's this delusion that when you hit a certain level of success, that all the shit goes away, the crap goes away, the sky opens, the clouds part, sun comes down, your heart gets filled, your chakras are aligned, and everything is just easy going. You just go. That's not it. Did you ever see that? Did you ever see that like roller coaster online of the life of an entrepreneur? Like, holy shit, I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh my God, I made it. No, 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 I'm falling. I'm gonna go broke. I'm gonna lose everything. Oh no, I think I got it. We're back up. But that's how it is with relationships, with life, with making more money, with running big companies. I've been blessed to have my brands and my companies do over $200 million in 1 year. And I've also been broke and lived in a bathroom when I was a kid and everything in between. And I painted cars and I drove tow trucks and I built houses and worked on apartments and cleaned out sewer tanks. So I've been all across the board. I've made varied amounts of money. But I know this, in all my success and in all my failures, fear held me back when I didn't go as fast as I want. Confidence pushed me forward. So I want to take away the delusion that fear is a bad thing. What if right now, on this video of us being here together, this very moment, what if fear was never the same again in your life? What if you've heard some of the things that I'm sharing before from other great trainers or speakers, or maybe even from me? But what if this is the first time it's stuck in your life? What if this is the first time it became real? What if I tell you that when I was a kid, I feared everything. I feared going to school. Just like so many, I'm talking like 5th grade. I feared because my dad and mom had a really bad divorce. My dad couldn't handle it. And my dad lost his mind for a while. My dad did some crazy stuff. I mean, really crazy stuff. We were so scared for our life at one point that I was afraid, and my mom was so scared that we took a motorhome and we hid out in campgrounds for months trying to avoid my dad because we were afraid he might do something really bad, like take my mom's life. And I've never admitted that on camera ever before in my life. And I was scared. And when I avoided it, it wouldn't go away. When I faced it, I walked downtown for 2 miles and I picked up the phone and called my dad and said, hey, we got to deal with this. How do we fix this? And my dad and I made a deal that if I moved in with him, he'd never he'd leave my mom alone. And I made that deal with my dad. I was 11 and he never bothered my mom again. And I grew and I moved in with my dad into a terrible environment. But we grew and my dad and I grew together, and he got better and I got better and I became a better man. I became a man at 12 years old. At that moment, I became a man. I'll tell you, I was fearful that when I was in 9th grade and I moved to a new school and I didn't grow yet and I got made fun of. That seems like nothing, but I was really fearful of that. I was also fearful when all my friends were going off to college and I didn't. And I was scared to death. And then I said, the hell with it. And I made a decision and overcame it and decided I was going to go into collision repair like my dad. And I decided I wasn't going to be just a regular collision repair guy. I was going to be the best, and I was going to find a way to make more money. And I ended up getting Enterprise Rent-A-Car and all these big accounts. And I made great money. It was the foundation for buying houses and real estate and going on to building an education company. I'm going to tell you, I was fearful the first time I shot an infomercial and I went cottonmouth. I was fearful when I used every credit card I had, up to $96,000, to fund my first infomercial and education course. And when it wasn't working and everything was gone and I couldn't sleep at night and I had a bleeding ulcer because I thought I screwed my whole life up. I thought my life was over forever in my late 20s. I was so fearful for a while that I almost gave up. I almost retreated. I almost went back. And then I found a way to say, screw that fear. What's the worst thing that can happen? The worst thing that can happen is that I settle for mediocrity. I go work for someone else. I build someone else's dream. That I look back at 95 years old and I go, what the hell did I do? I let a little fear scare me to go back and tuck my tail between my legs. Hell with that. I found a way to get through it. And then because of consistency, because of finding confidence, because of being courageous. Courage is jumping out of the airplane and growing wings on the way down. And once you grow wings, then you get the confidence, then you get the wisdom. I was scared to death, but I kept going. I kept going when everybody told me I was nuts. I kept going when there was no money left in my bank account. The reason I'm telling you this is I'm not even teaching you a lesson. I'm just telling you I understand fear. I understand being scared. I almost went bankrupt 3 times from then until now. In between, when I get to say I've generated over $1 billion with my brands and my companies, which is true, in between all that, the failures, the scaredness, the sleepless nights were horrific. But no way in comparison to the breakthroughs, the happiness, the freedom, the control, the life I give my family, retiring my parents, being with my kids, coaching Little League, coaching softball, having a team and employing hundreds and hundreds of people around the country and around the world. All that fear, none of it means anything. Screw that fear. If I let that fear, that scaredness, that stress, if I let that stop me from being the version of the man I am today, what would I be doing? I wouldn't be here with you. So I'm just telling you, fear is normal. Listen, I went through a divorce last year. It was the scariest thing in my life. Nothing is compared. All that other shit was nothing. Take all my money away. Take it away. Nothing compared to this, because my parents were divorced and I was so scared that I was going to screw up my kids, that I was following in their footsteps, that I was a bad man, that all these fears, that my kids wouldn't talk to me, that they wouldn't be okay. It was so terrifying that it crippled me for a while. And you guys probably didn't even know it, but I mean, I was feeling anxiety. I was feeling like I cracked at this age, all that stuff. And again, I applied the same stuff, even though it was harder. And this is the answer. I'm telling you right now, whatever you're fearful of, whatever you're scared of at the deepest level, and I'm not saying you have a horrific life and you just need to get out of the gutter. You could have a good life, but whatever's holding you from good to great, there's a fear, there's a worry, there's an obstacle that's holding you back. And I'm telling you right now, crystal clear, if you want 2019 to be the best year of your life, when I look back at the divorce, almost going bankrupt, moving in with my dad, all those things that were fearful, you know what changed it for me? You know what made me break through? Is when I turned my ship towards the fear. When I was upset for a while, I was scared. The moment I left a campground and walked 2 miles with my sister at 11 years old and put a quarter in a payphone, that's how long it was, and called my dad, the scariest thing on the planet, and said, "Dad, how do we fix this?" Immediately it was gone. And I was a different man at 11 years old. I got goosebumps. When my company was about to go broke, and I thought I was about ready to give up. And I said, screw that. And I put more money on a credit card, borrowed money from people I know and said, no, I'm facing this fear. I broke through. That brand has gone, companies have gone on to change the world. When I was scared about the divorce and I hid between my tail between my legs and I hid for years. My ex and I know we should have been apart a long time ago. We were both scared. When I finally said, the hell, I can't take it anymore, and I faced it, my kids are thriving. I changed quantity with quality. I have a better relationship with my kids. My ex is thriving. I'm thriving. I'm in an amazing relationship right now. Things have changed because I faced it. So in 2019, as we go in, I'm telling you right now, you want another level of life. You want your confidence to soar. You want to be a better version of you. Figure out the fear. Figure out what's bothering you. Figure out what scares you and face that shit head on. As much as it hurts, all I know is you have a temporary pain. It's like you turn your ship into the storm and the storm rocks and goes crazy. And then all of a sudden, one day, you come out on the other side of the storm and your next level of life is right there. Listen, my divorce is an example. Being on the other side of it, I've never been a better man. I know I haven't. I'm a better example as a father. I'm a better human being. I found love in my life. Like, I am a better version of me. I'm more passionate about my mission that I told you before, to change what education means, to make self-education the new norm. I am so clear on that mission, nothing can stop me. But I wouldn't have reached any of these levels in my life if, when the fear was that scary, when the stress was bad, if I would have turned around and said, no, I think things are good enough. You wouldn't even know who Dean Graziosi is, and you surely wouldn't be watching this video. Listen, I do these podcasts week after week for you, for free, to empower you with capabilities to go to the next level, to set the foundation for success. And we're growing so fast. Right now, we're number 22 in the world in the entrepreneur category, and I want more people to gain this knowledge for free. So if you love what we deliver, then share it with a friend. Comment, take a screenshot, post it on Instagram, tag me. Let's get this message out to those that need it, especially in today's shifting times. What's up? What's up? Hey, before you go, you need to watch these next few videos. They're absolute game changers. Hurry up and click right over here and watch them, and I'll see you there.